Hi all, Scott here in my pajama pants, and I'm here to remind you to keep your eyes out for plants and zombies. And today we're going to talk about drying plants, drying herbs for medicinal uses. Now, why do you have to dry it at all? Well, you don't. You don't have to do anything to it. The plant is the medicine, but oftentimes it's convenient to dry a plant. For one thing, it lasts a whole lot longer. Let's just get to it, and I'll show you some easy ways to dry your herbs.
Let's see what goodies I've gathered up. I've got some sassafras leaves, and I have some elder leaves I picked yesterday. And, you know, if you have just a small number of leaves, you might be able to get away with just leaving them in an open paper bag because they can breathe. I wouldn't ever put them in a plastic bag, though, because it will just trap moisture. I mean, just overnight, just until you can get to them, may not be too bad as long as the top's open. But I wouldn't leave them in there for any amount of real time.
You can put them on a rack in the oven, like on a tray, and dry them under low heat. But unless there's some really specific application where that's okay, I really wouldn't do that because using heat to dry out herbs, it's just really rough on them. It just beats them up pretty bad, and the medicine's not as good. Some plants, that just wrecks the medicine completely.
This is my favorite way, just for convenience, is a dehydrator. Always on the lowest heat setting possible, or no heat. And in a zombie apocalypse with no electricity, you can still use these. I would just lay them out instead of stacking them up so everything could breathe. So, dehydrator, put your leaves on it. It's not like there's a secret technique. If you get them too thick, of course, the moisture will be trapped in there, and then they won't turn out good. But with the dehydrator, you know, it's forcing air across it. I cheat on this, and I get them a lot thicker than other people would, and they always dry out just fine. I've never had anything get moldy or spoil on the dehydrator rack, and I have cheated pretty bad from time to time. So this is way overloaded, but it's still going to work. You just have to make sure to leave this open. Make sure that it's not so packed down so tight the air can't get between the leaves. And, you know, you don't want a bunch of heavy stuff on this. If I'm just putting a few more leaves. So 1 overloaded tray of sassafras leaves, 2 vastly overloaded trays of elder leaves, and then some bits and bobbles up there for other little projects. Put the cap on, and believe it or not, all of that is still going to dry out. It's not the best form. Probably don't recommend doing it this way, but that's going to work for me. That's how I'm going to dry my herbs. You could also put things in front of a box fan. You can, you know, tie a little string across here or several strings and use clothespins to hang them on, and that works really well. It works about as well as anything.
Now, what will I do with the herbs once I dry them? That will be another video. And, of course, these are all shot out of order, so just look around the playlist. There's videos. Until next time, this is Scott, and I'm still in my pajama pants, and I'm reminding you to keep your eyes out for plants and zombies.